Hello guys, glad to have you on board again today. I thought it was quite necessary to just do a kind of a recap of yesterday's session because I showed you a trade and I still stand on this one. It was a trade to take. It's been a big mess surrounding this thing for many reasons because that's always like that. When you end up with a loss, you always need to follow a kind of a routine to just back check what's been done. Is the mistake just a random market mistake, random losses, just speculative statistical losses, meaning like no matter how hard you try to manage the risk is still there, and at some point it will show up unexpectedly or expectedly. It's not even about that. So let's recap what we've said. Yesterday I sent you kind of a notifications regarding the 3-minute signal we had in this area. And we're just going to get back to the initial plan. So it was the intraday plan we had, was to highlight this area in which I said 15-minute signals for low-risk profiles, and aggressive traders can start trading this signal in a 3-minute context. And that's exactly what I wanted to do. I missed this one. I actually saw this signal and I decided not to take it. It was stupid actually. I should have taken this one. It would have been basically getting in, securing the gain, and profit taking. Alright, so it would have been an easy gain and I would have spared the rest of the trade to play on the 15-minute time frame. But this trade would have just been perfectly going with what expected. We had a bullish range cycle in here, so everything forecasting that we needed to buy. This is the signal I shared with you guys. The exit plus the blue triangle, so it was pretty much a very interesting type of signal. But the thing is that, and I stand on this, I don't know how I managed not to see this. That's not the kind of mistake I make, but man, the range was switching to bearish this time. So what the fuck was I doing buying this market? I shouldn't even have done such things. So, or at least I should have been aware that getting out in here would have been absolutely necessary instead of a large stop loss that was just stupidly set in here, because the market goes straight line from the invalidation area to my stop area. So it was absolutely fucking stupid and the worst possible risk management I could have done in here. So just a series of mistakes and bad decisions. But in terms of strategy application, I'm still fine with what I've done. And the signal, the 3-minute signal, it was tradable anyway. It was just way riskier than what I thought, just because of this signal, and I don't know what the fuck I've done to just not see this one. So the thing is that getting into this signal anyway should have given you just like that, all right? We were 3 minutes range trading, which means normally you were waiting for this area. No, sorry, not this one. Anyway, no problem. Well, I was waiting for this price to secure the trade. It was the 61% Fibonacci. It's just reversed, all right? But all right, let's do it the right way to avoid confusion. All right, so this is what it was. Fibonacci retracement, bottom to top. All right, so I was targeting 61% to put the stop loss below the previous lows. And no way. Close to, but not to. So I didn't trigger the alert. No way, and bam. The problem is, at that point precisely, was 6 p.m. and a half. So yeah, this is the. I left the market in here. So in my opinion, back in the days, I was just, all right, you know what? I'm leaving. I'm gonna go climbing, and everything's fine. We're below resistance. I pretty much expect that whenever I go back home, I'll see the prices breaking the resistance. I will be just fine. And instead of it, I just go out of sport, take my phone, have a look at the charts, just expecting to have a nice gain in the pocket, and no way. I see the prices trading my stop loss area, and I said, what the fuck? So I approximately saw things, yeah, we were already there, so we were right into my stop area, so I said, oh my freaking fucking god. So the first thing first, I said, all right, no way, I'm on the phone. I don't know what the fuck happened, but this doesn't look like a normal pricing. It's definitely something's been happening. So I go on Twitter, I have a look at what the fuck could have been said by Donald Trump or something else, and I see nothing. So I said, what the hell? I mean, prices are reacting pretty stupidly, and something must have happened, but I don't yet know what the fuck this is. So I said, all right, no worries. I just took 1% risk, so I'm just going to rise the stop loss, increase the stop size, just to be able to have some additional informations, probably by tomorrow or something like that. But I need additional information in that kind of context. So that's exactly what I've done. Basically, I said, all right, I can afford that. I still have my swing bearish trades to cover up for this loss. So there is no big deal to try gambling a bit and saying, you know what, I'll see tomorrow. And that's exactly what I said. I've said to those who still have their bearish trades, sorry. All right, it's just because I like to prove stuff. All right, so the thing is that this is what I gave you yesterday. It's basically, oh no, it was 9.5 when I discovered, when I reached out back to the phone. So no, we weren't yet on the support area, but I said, all right, the 15 minutes seems to be a little bit more aggressive than expected. We're falling like a knife. And anyway, so it was unusual type of context, definitely was. I have been a little bit too aggressive and stuff like that. And like I said, you absolutely need to get the fuck out if we ever trigger this area. This is where we're trading right now, the 2780 to 2790. We're trading in this fucking area. I don't know how it's going to do. Normally, we should have a little bit of a bullish reaction. That doesn't mean we're going to build a dip in here. So it's not a dip you want to buy. It's just, if we get to break down this area, straight line, like we're getting there and we don't even find the bears locking on the profits. This is a profit area for the bears, basically. So if the bears are not even profit taking, and if they cross this area just like if there was nothing, then I'm out. It's simple as that. I mean, I don't know, and when I don't know, I don't want to increase a loss. I mean, when you don't know and you have gains, that's fine. At least you have gains. When you don't know and you have a loss to deal with, then you deal with it. That's how it goes. So I'm not letting it go forever. Even though I still have my bearish trades covering for it, I'm not gonna do nothing. All right, so this is the final area I'm dealing with. My stop loss will definitely be below this price, and as you can see, we still have bearish fucking trades. So even if we range in this area, it's gonna be bearish. So all I can hope at the moment is for the prices to retrace like there or the bearish context, and anyway, being in there, it's probably gonna be selling anyway. So if we retrace there, I'm profit taking anyway, profit taking a loss. So it's loss taking rather than profit taking. So it's a total failure for the support for the range trade. We're definitely no more ranging, and the 1 hour chart has been breaking down. All right, so it's clearly this is what we've got. The 1 hour chart time frame has a breakdown, even though to me this range is not mature, which means it doesn't fit the general plan I'm teaching you guys. Remember that normally when you trade a range, you're supposed to make, first of all, multiple boundaries. So we've got first range boundary in here when we terminate this bearish, very odd kind of price action. Yet we build a range, third contact. Normally we were expecting at least a fourth one before building the accumulation system. So we started to accumulate out of the third boundary, which is pretty rare, but still it happened. It's not the most common system. This is why I teach you the most common patterns to trade safely. Still, the market sometime will make things different. That's exactly what's been happening in here. It's not normal, but still it happened. So these are the usual type of mistakes you can make. I was aware that this was a kind of trendy trade. I knew this. I decided to take it anyway, and that's a bad choice. That's how it is. And I have no regret. Absolutely not. I probably think I would have done the same choice anyway. So is that a personal choice mistake? I would say part of it, yes, because I shouldn't have been aggressive in summer trades. That's basically what I told you on the first message on Discord. I knew I shouldn't be aggressive on summer trades, and I decided to do it any fucking way. So I've done a mistake, a personal mistake in there. I shouldn't have gone 3-minute short time frame. I should have waited for 15-minute signals, and let's be honest, we had known. So those who were lowest profiles were supposed to wait 15-minute signals, and normally you haven't traded yesterday. You took no trade, so no trade, no loss. You're just fine. The thing is that I decided to be aggressive, and the market just proved me wrong, and normally I should have known. I should have been aware of that. I know that summer is just like that, so that's how it is, all right? So anyway, that's just how it goes. Losses are part of the game, even though this loss is not a big one. I mean, even in the worst case scenario, I mean, if we just range in here before accelerating one more step to the downside, then I'll just take a 1.5% loss approximately. So not that big of a deal. And we're divergent, so we could have some kind of pullbacks or any retracement. So I'm just trying to minimize this loss. And if we do have some kind of pullback, I'll probably be able to narrow this loss back to 1%, the way it was last night. So anyway, it's going to be a loss. I don't even want to deal with anything else than that. I'm aware I'm going to take the loss, so all I'm hoping for is a pullback. And if a pullback shows up, I'm definitely out of this fucking game. If the pullback doesn't show up, it's a straight loss, 1.5 to 6% maximum in there. So not that big of a deal. I'm not going to be ruined. So if you think it really has a lot of impact on me, then it doesn't. Really, it doesn't. I don't even give a shit. It's just I'm doing this video just to help you understanding how professionals do process losses. In here, I shouldn't even have that loss if I have done my job correctly. The thing is that it's just a series of little events that just got straight to this loss. Because, first of all, a choice I've made to be a little bit more aggressive, even though I waited for signal, I haven't been taking random trades, and the trade was good to take. Definitely was. I have no regret with that. I just made a tiny mistake regarding the fact that I ignored the alert I had right in front of me. I mean, this, I should have seen this. I don't know how I managed to forget about that. So, anyway, I should have been there during the bearish breakout, and I wasn't. So, series of mistake and let's say context conditions that led to this loss. So this is how it goes. I'm still taking losses. If you think I'm just a perfect trader taking just gains, that's not how it goes. So I just wanted to dig a little deeper into this loss, so you'll see what process it makes, how you deal with such kind of stuff, so as you can see, normally what you're supposed to learn out of this video is that, first of all, I don't give a shit about loss. I just manage my trades. The thing is that on the context I had, I decided to take a little bit more risk, and it wasn't a good decision neither. So it's just a series of little bad decisions that lead to a just a bigger loss. I wasn't expecting to lose more than 1%. I might be losing 1.5%. Still, does that really make a big change? No, it doesn't. You can be damn sure that 1.5% will be compensated pretty early. I mean, just have a look at AUDNZD. I'm not even thinking that I think my portfolio is positive today, just because AUDNZD is leveraged. And anyway, like I said, I do have bearish trades, so my bearish swings are covering up for this loss anyway. So the price is moving down, but not necessarily my equity, because I have both buying and selling trades on the same account, just different time frames. All right. So anyway, normally this is just about portfolio management, how you deal with those stuffs. Bullish and bearish and stuff like that. All right, so I just wanted to make this quick video to talk to you about that. Obviously, later today we'll still do and deal with the alert system. I'll just take care of this video in this afternoon. So I see you guys later today. There will be two videos today. One to talk about yesterday's kind of a debriefing system, and obviously later today the expected alert system video. Bye, guys.